today is the beginning of day 6, I believe. I'm just leaving the Blue Mountain shelter after the crazy storm that we had last night. I didn't film too much because it was freezing cold. Actually, it's kind of funny because it was like 55 degrees, so it wasn't really that cold. But when we showed up, we all kept our wet clothes on because the mist was coming like straight inside the shelter. And believe it or not, everything was getting wetter at the shelter than it was when we were hiking in the rain. So we all knew that if we put our dry clothes on and got into our sleeping bags and stuff, that they would all get soaked. And it's really cold this morning, so that could be dangerous. So yeah, we sat there and we shivered. We curled up in my Z-Packs tent because it's Dyneema, so it doesn't really matter if it gets wet. And we just huddled together until the storm passed. It actually didn't get quite as bad as we thought it was going to, so that was nice, but it was still pretty scary. We definitely questioned for a minute why we stayed on trail, but like I said, it wasn't as bad as we were expecting. It's pretty windy up here this morning, so I'm hoping y'all can hear me. I also have the sun directly in my face. Anyways, today I'm probably going to stop at the campsite after about 10 miles. The shelters, they're kind of not ideally placed for today. They are like 7 and 15 miles away, and I don't really want to do that amount of mileage either way. Might have already said this, but it's in the upper 30s right now. Pretty cold. I'm gonna get moving so that I warm up. Just made it to Unicoi Gap. I'm gonna stop here and eat some food. Y'all can actually see this big mountain behind me will be the next one to climb. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm fueled up and rested for that. Trail magic. Just made it to the top of Rocky Mountain. It was like 1,000 feet in a mile and a half. Not a bad climb to start the morning. Yeah, it's really pretty. Walking down these rocks is really tricky because it's wet. So that's Trey Mountain in the distance, and that's my last big climb of the day. Doing pretty good, about 6 miles in right now. So most people got off trail last night, which means everyone is smelling it so good when they pass me. And all I can think is that I must already smell horrible if they smell that good, so. Oh, here's a nice view. I'm feeling really good today. I kind of want to do longer than the, I don't even know where I'm stopping actually, but I want to do more than 10 to 12 miles, but I know that I shouldn't. I've seen a ton of people get hurt recently, including one of my friends that I've been hiking with. So that's really unfortunate. I'm just going to keep moving slow and steady. Oh, an update on my blisters. They're not looking great, but they're not looking horrible. Maybe when I get to camp tonight, I'll show y'all what they look like. They're not too bad. It's crazy how yesterday was just like a horrible day, and now today is beautiful, perfect weather. Also, the guy that gave me trail magic at Unicoi Gap, also I saw him again at Indian Grave Gap, and I got trail magic from him again. So that was super cool. It was funny because I literally just happened to like walk out at each gap as he was like driving by. So I had perfect timing with that today. So I just finished going up and over Trey Mountain, wasn't too bad, and it was really pretty up there, so that was nice. Right now I'm starting to think about where I want to camp tonight. I'll probably stop within the next few miles. I've already done over 10 today, so don't want to push too hard, and it was a lot of elevation gain and loss. Alright y'all, so this is Sassafras Gap. So I do need to go get water here, and I remember it being a pretty steep climb downhill because I got water here last year. And I was thinking about camping here, but honestly this tree kind of fell right in the middle of the camp spots, but there's still space over here and space over here. So not sure yet. I might camp here, or there's another camp spot in like a mile. So I'm gonna get water and then see how I feel. A lot of people I know are going to Deep Gap Shelter, and that's only like 2.5 miles away, I believe. It's definitely tempting to go there, but I don't know. I just don't think that I should be doing a 15.5 mile day yet. It's also over Kelly Knob, which is a pretty big climb, and I remember it being hard last year. The water's coming straight out of the tree. So pretty. I remember loving this water source last year. It's just beautiful. So I've decided that I'm gonna set up at Addis Gap campsite, and that's only like 1/2 mile from where I am now. Alright y'all, I lied. I'm climbing Kelly Knob, going to Deep Gap Shelter. I made it to the top of Kelly Knob, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'm actually really proud of how my body is feeling. The only reason I decided to continue once I got to that camp spot is because I know that I'm feeling good, and also I can justify it because tomorrow I'm only doing like 4 or 5 miles into town, and then I think the day after I'm taking a 0. So, gonna give my body a break. And like I said, I'm really proud of myself. I think it was like 15.5 miles. Well, I still have a mile to go, but it's all downhill. So yeah, gonna continue down this hill. Gonna treat myself with some Oreos while I walk. And then I'm gonna get to camp, set up my tent, and make some dinner. I'm thinking cheese mashed potatoes with barbecue chicken. That's sounding pretty good right now. Alright, so I'm on the trail to Deep Gap Shelter. I'm probably going to go ahead and end this video here because once I get down there, it's just going to be camp chores and bed. I'm tired. It was a long day, but a good day. And I'm excited because tomorrow I get to go into town and get some real food. But anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching as always, and good night.